Hello children, I'm really glad to meet you all again this week. Today in English class, I'm going to teach you something in creative writing. Let's see what is it. I want to ask you a question. If you want to contact somebody who is far away and not nearby, how will you contact them? And here are the different ways of communication. You may call them or make a video call through WhatsApp or some social media. You can mail them and you can also message them. But come, let's see what is the oldest form of communication. Letter writing is one of the oldest form of communication. Let's learn letter writing today. So we are going to learn what is letter writing. First, let's discuss why are letters written. Writing a letter serves many purposes. However, the basic purpose of a letter is to convey a message. If you want to convey something to somebody else, you can do it by writing a letter. Before learning how to write a letter, let's see what are the types of letters. In letter writing, there are two types. One is the formal letter and another is informal letter. What is a formal letter? A formal letter is a letter written in formal language, in the stipulated format, that is a very particular format for official purposes. So when you want to write a letter to the bank manager, if you want to write a letter to your principal, to your class teacher, you cannot write it in your own way or a friendly manner. It must have a particular format and should be written in a very correct formal language. And that is only formal letter. And now let's see what is an informal letter. A letter written in a friendly manner to someone you are familiar with. See, if you want to write a letter to your friends, to your family, you need not follow a very correct language or a correct format. You can write in a very friendly manner. And that is only an informal letter is. Let's see, to whom do we write a formal letter to? Formal letters are written for official purposes to authorities, dignitaries, colleagues, seniors, etc. and not to personal contacts, friends or family. Do you know what you mean by authorities and dignitaries? Somebody who is in a high and superior position. And colleagues are people who work along with you in an office. And senior is somebody who is elder and very experienced than you. So to such people, you cannot write a letter in a formal way or informal way or in a friendly manner. You need to write it in a formal language and in a stipulated format. And now you must have known to whom do we write an informal letter to. An informal letter is written in a friendly manner to family members, friends and to personal contacts. You need not follow a formal language or a stipulated format. You can write it as you wish. Before learning how to write a formal letter, let's see what is its format. The first thing that you need to write in the formal letter is the address of the sender. If you're sending the letter, it must be your address that must be written first in this formal letter. The next thing is you need to write the name or designation and the address of the receiver. To whom are you sending the letter? You need to specify their address and their name or designation. Designation is nothing else but the position of that person. The next thing is the salutation or greetings. Salutation or greetings are nothing else but you have to mention them with some respect. For example, respected sir or madam. And the next thing is the body of the letter, which is a very important part of your letter, which says the reason for writing this letter. And finally, you need to close the letter with a closing with a word such as yours faithfully or yours sincerely. And it's followed by your signature. Now come, let's write a leave letter to your class teacher for being sick. What is the first thing that you need to write in the formal letter? Yes, sender's address. So here is the sender's address. Because the letter is from us, you need to start it with from. G. Rohan, 4th Standard B section, Anita Methodist School, Veperi, Chennai 7. And the next thing that you need to write is, yes, the receiver's address. So who is receiving your letter? It's the class teacher. You can write either name or the designation, the position of your class teacher. That is, to the class teacher, 4th Standard B section, Anita Methodist School, Viperi, Chennai 7. The next thing that you would write is respected sir or madam, which is the salutation or greetings. Because your teacher is a female, you can write as respected madam. And the next thing is a very important part of the letter, the body of the letter, the reason for writing this letter. As I am suffering from fever, I am unable to come to school. So I request you to grant me leave for one day on 22nd 08/2020. So in this letter, you have mentioned that you have fever and that's why you are not able to come to school, and you are requesting, you're asking in a humble way for granting you a leave for one day. So with this, you have completed telling the reason for writing the letter and you're thanking her, thanking you. With that, you will finish the body of the letter. The next thing is the closing. So closing is very important. You need to write yours sincerely or yours faithfully. And it's followed by your signature, because it must be known that you are the one who is writing the letter. So you've completed writing a formal letter. I hope you understood the format as well as how to write it neatly. So let's see what's today's homework. I want all of you to take out your textbooks to page number 116 and write a leave letter to your class teacher for attending a marriage function. Don't forget to follow the format that I taught you. So children, we have come to the end of the class. You have a Kahoot that you need to do after this video lesson. So children, please remember, first you need to enter your admission number, followed by your name and class and section, and log in into Kahoot and play your game. I hope you will score more marks. Thank you.